Hello, everybody. Let me see here. Test something out real quickly. Make sure. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's see. Is that better? Forgive me. I'm not in the jolliest of moods. I have had quite the frustration with my computer and all its technology in the last, what is it now? 20 minutes. So bear with me as I try to uh bring back the happy Tabitha that was supposed to be here a little while ago. I need some music or something. So let me find something that from like down here to here in a matter of seconds. You see me but you can't hear me? Grape says I see you but I can't hear you. Was that earlier? It's probably because I wasn't talking. Or can you guys over here on YouTube hear me? Am I coming through okay? I did. We hear you now? Oh, okay. Good, because that would just throw me over the edge if I have any more technology problems. Pray for me. I have to calm myself down. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what happened. So I use a program because I have a Windows computer. Excuse me. I have a Windows computer and I do my artwork on my iPad. And so I have to use outside technology, outside apps in order to cast the screen, which is just so frustrating. But I get that taken care of and everything and whatnot. And so and I have to pay for it. Of course I do. And it wasn't working. Nothing was working. My camera wasn't working properly. My lonely, it's called lonely screen. And that's the only thing I could find that successfully works. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And I hate being late. And I was so excited to show you guys what I've been working on. So I just gotta calm myself down. But thank you everybody for waiting and your patience and for being here. I'm gonna walk you through what today's process. I had a whole thing of how I wasn't gonna reveal all the stuff that I've been working on. Everything's out the door now, so I just gotta calm down and just go with the flow. I hate going with the flow. When there's a plan. I'll be okay. It's just woo. What a way to start. What a way to start. I haven't streamed. I've been sick, and now that I'm better, nothing's working. But it's okay. Maria, yeah. No, I'll be okay. I just gotta calm down. Gotta get some artwork going. But I'm telling you what, it's nothing like when you're an artist and you're kind of like in the zone, and the technology just like takes you out. But I know, Spoo. And the thing is, it's like the lonely screen was saying that it wasn't working. I needed to resubscribe. And it's like, I pay a monthly fee for this. I don't want to have to pay again. It's like all kinds of stuff. So I have to check this. I have to check my old email. And apparently it's still with my old Yahoo account that I created a million years. Anyway, Smoo, you've met Maria. She is having tech issues with Fortnite. I don't know if Tomby has been able to help her or get a hold of her and help her, but you guys should talk because we're trying to get Maria to play Fortnite with us and tomorrow night. And I'm competing with Natalie and Michelle. Why? What is happening over at the Force of Light? What is happening? I see Tara Crystal. I see Jonathan Reyes. Hello. Make sure I don't miss everybody. DL was here bright and early. I feel bad because he was here early and oh my gosh. History Racer button. I see you over on Kick. Grape and others. Okay. All right, since we've lost 25, and I've got a gnat flying around me, like I can't. No matter how many I kill, and like I've got, I can't. It's like normally I love Mondays. Today's a Monday, man. But anyway, yeah, Smoo, absolutely. Maria, Smoo, I don't know if how you normally communicate, but Maria, if you could tell Smoo what your issues are with Fortnite, Smoo helps me all the time with stuff, and so Michelle is opening her birthday gifts, and people are trying to figure out if she's dating anyone or not. What does it have to do with my technology problems? Those two aren't the same thing, DL. What do you mean? People are trying to figure out if she's dating? What, did I miss something? I'm competing with Michelle and Natalie. I don't understand. What's the connection? I don't know. Tomorrow night, Smoo, but no pressure. That's right. That's right. Small Vile Man, how are you? Welcome in. Okay. Okay. So, let me get rid of that. There we go. You'll be home at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to throw this. I don't know if maybe that's a terrible thing. Maybe Smooth's like me. No, I'll let you guys talk. You guys figure it out. Anyway. All right. So some of you, have seen some of the creations that I've made with my chibis and stuff like that for years. And I'm now like on this kick where ever since I made the one about me and I, we were playing Chain together, and then I made it with Joe when we were doing Sea of Thieves. And then just recently, you can see here, I for those that saw like the comment and or the on the community tab and on Twitter and stuff like that. Oh, because you're streaming the same time. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, Dale, I don't think those two are the same thing. I got you now. Yeah, people always want to know. They always want to know. Uh-oh. I think my hair tie just fell apart. Yeah, that was my fault. I take full credit or for full blame for that. All right, we're falling apart. It's okay. Going with the flow. Okay, so I made this one. And if you follow me on Kick and you know that Nomi and I were playing the games, you know the story behind Alt F4. It's hilarious. Maybe I'll make a video for that one like I did with the other ones. Just to kind of give it a little bit of showcasing of the lore and the whatnot. I'm really proud of this piece. I love how it came out. I'm trying to work with different kinds of colors, trying to work with different effects and proportions and things like that and perspective. Oh, am I saying it wrong? Smallville Man? Is it not Small Vile Man? History says Smallville Man, a guy who lives in Clark Kent's hometown. Small Vile Man. Tabitha cutting it deep. I am so sorry if I got that wrong. Anyway, so this picture here. So I was playing against my will. I was playing Escape the Backrooms with Nomi, Sevi, and Moss, which if you don't know who Moss is, he will be featured on this channel in a couple of weeks. He and I did a collaboration art piece together, so there's that. But no, I know Smallville. I know somebody save me. Yeah, I'm familiar with Smallville. I just always read his name as Small Vile Man. I never even dawned on me to read Smallville. Man. Sorry. So I played Escape the Backrooms with Nomi, Moss, and Sevi. And I don't know, lately I've just been into creating little pieces that go with the games and just like, joking around and having fun with it, just kind of making caricatures and laughing at the funny bits. And so there was this moment. Let me get my pre-sketch going up here. This is a really sad version of what I did, but it's just to get the idea. And I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me change it up a little bit here, make it white. This is just for like ideas and composition. But there was this moment when okay, first let me back up. So Escape the Backrooms is this like scary game where you're dropped off in this like building or something like that, where there's a bunch of levels and mazes and there's scary monsters that are lurking in the dark. And you guys got to work together to find keys and the way out, you know, classic stuff. And there's different obstacles you have to overcome before the monsters get you. Scary games, not that I really want, you know, but hey, it's fun. It's good for laughs. Well, there was this moment where were we in, where we were in like a parking garage, a parking deck, you know, and there was a monster walking around, and you're safe as long as you're inside these certain rooms. And it was funny because Moss was looking for the way out, and Sevi and I were in a room, and I might get a little bit of the story confused because we played for like 3 hours, I think, something like that, close to 2 hours, 3 hours. But there was just this funny moment where Moss was out and about where the monster was, and Sevi and I were in the room, and I think it was Nomi that was saying like, isn't the monster out there? And Sevi's like, yep, you know, just let Moss, and she closed the door and just let Moss, you know, wander around. So that just led me to create where's the rest of it? Well, I'll just bring all the rest of it up. It's okay. So it's still a work in progress, but that led me to create this little piece here, where we've got Nomi over here, who she's holding out her hand. She's got a little the costumes that everybody wears are like these yellow biohazard suits, right? You'll see that on her chest right there. And she's over here saying, so are we gonna tell Moss about the monster? And we have Sevi over here drinking her almond water saying, nah, he'll be fine. And then there's me over here because at that time I was chewing on chicken nuggets and French fries because I got hit bad by the cravings. And I was really good because it was nervous eating. And so I have it stretched out like this because over here, I'm going to put Moss being eaten by the monster. So that is how this panel is going to work. So it's kind of like my designs are evolving. So I'm going a little bit beyond just one picture. And oh my goodness, back in action. I know I've been away a while. Staccato DDS has gifted 20. And you know what's really great is I finally have a 20. You guys ready? Staccato, were you here when we released the 20? Till my heart's desire. And not only that, $10, 0 to Tabitha in 1.6 seconds. That gets us some dice. Let's dance like dinosaurs. Yes, 20 gifted memberships and then $10 on top of that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everybody being here. Be sure to hit the like button. Also, by the way, I did release, I think you're not supposed to do this and I kind of broke the rules, but I did release a video today, a pre-recorded video about the Lilo and Stitch film and the origins of it, because I kind of wanted to know, because this isn't like, you know, Grimm's fairy tales that's been around for eons and then we made a movie about it, right? So I wanted to know, where did the story from Lilo and Stitch come from? And you're going to be quite surprised. It's super fun. Be sure to check that video out when you got the time. Maria says, I was playing Zelda. I feel accomplished. I passed to the next level. Are there zombies? No, it's like really freaky, weird creatures. They're kind of simple, but they're still scurry, you know. But thank you. Hey, Christian Rocker. Thank you, Staccato DDS. I appreciate that. Yeah, hazmat suits. Thank you. Thank you. Let me scroll down here. I know the dinosaur song. Hey, we had to, but I hope you guys enjoy the fried chicken song as much. I see you over there, fantastic, sarcastic. I still want that Alt F4 print. Sir, I need to talk to you. Do you mind emailing me about that? dreamingtabitha@gmail.com. And we can talk. We can talk. Because Sevi had messaged me about that, but I figured I could just talk directly to you. Or do we are you open to the DMs on the Twitter? I did make some stickers of like my Nomi and I falling to and chained together and all that kind of stuff. And then I don't know, I just made this one for fun. I'm really proud of it. I kind of want to have it printed and framed. But okay. So that's what the plan is. You may DM me on you may DM on Twitter or I can email. Sure. You know, I get forgetful, so fantastic. If you're able to DM me or whichever you prefer, just go ahead and hit me and just be like, hi, or tell me what you wanted exactly. And that way I'll just have that notification so I can message you back if you don't mind. So I'm cleaning up Sevi. Nomi is finished. Nomi's over here. She's all finished for the most part. We're just going to need to color her. So now I'm going to... I know. I wished Michelle a happy birthday. I meant to text her and just tell her everything that she means to me. But what? Fortnite is... What? All right. Well, Maria, we will find a game to play. Never you fear, okay? We'll find a game to play. So yeah, so Sevi, this is the first time I've ever tried to draw Sevi in chibi form. So we're off to a good start, but I was sending this message to, or this picture to Nomi and just getting her 2 cents worth. And, that is so weird. That's so weird. I told Nomi I do feel like, let's see, where's Sevi at? I feel, but I do think that Sevi, let me duplicate this. I've been working on this. I finished a commission piece. I'm just waiting back to hear from my client, my customer, if he is happy with what I've done, if it's all good to go. Then I was making some videos today, doing some editing, and then I was working on this picture for a couple of hours. I like to now listen to audiobooks while I do this instead of music. I kind of dabbled between it, but with my audiobooks, I can set a timer. And so it was actually the rough sketch. I was actually able to get Nomi and Sevi in 45 minutes. So I'm getting better. I'm getting faster. I'm not allowed to DM you on Twitter. I will. Oh, okay. Fantastic. I'm sorry. I do that to keep the weirdos out. Yeah. So, yeah, email me. It's better. It's more professional that way. Let's be professional. So, the thing is, I had to a part of my other frustration was that I had to restart my computer and all of my tabs disappeared. I X'd out, and so all my references are gone. So I might have to bring up, actually, let me bring up Sevi's Instagram here really quickly. My gal, Sevi. There she is. She wasn't too hard to kind of figure out. She's very distinct eyebrows. And then she has those lash attachments that are very big, very bold. So thanks, fantastic. So I think having a slight, I'll have to kind of redo her eyelashes, but I think that would help. Understood. I am a weirdo, aren't we all? Don't worry, Maria. We got plenty of games. Don't worry. We got plenty of games. All right, but I don't want to make her look sad. So that's the other thing here. I really like the way her eyelashes look, though. Maybe I should just increase this. I mean, she kind of has big eyes. Let's look at it. She's got a pretty good space between her eyes and the corners of her brow, though, so this won't work. I would have to lower her eyes completely. Let's see. Let's do the dreaded, or try the dreaded liquefy tool. I appreciate everybody's patience. I'm sorry that I didn't come into the stream with the happiest of vibes. Look, it comes for us all, okay? Monday Monday comes for us all, even though I love Mondays. Oh, I need to change the background too. Even though Misa love Mondays, it comes for us all. And I appreciate the support and your patience. Try to be a happy-go-lucky person. But I'm telling you, there's something about technology that will take me from here to here in a second. Just, oh. No, that doesn't do it. Let's see. I'm not the best at liquefy, so. But see, that takes her arch down and just makes her look bug-eyed. Poor Sevi. So. I wanted to stream this and then I didn't because, you know, scrutiny is always the fear of, you know, every artist. But I've got this duplicated, so that's okay. But I was like, oh, I haven't streamed in a week and I'd love to share this. It's coming along so well. Let me share this with everyone. I hope you all are having a good week. Yeah, I was down with a cold. I thought maybe it was allergies, but I was like, no, that's a cold. And it's all good. Talking about the composition was a nice reset. I needed that for myself, history. Plus, I thought, you know, kind of walking through. So yeah, it's gonna be super fun to try to make this like a little comic strip. And so, yeah, we were basically, our characters are in this little room. I'm going to make it, you know, look more like a door frame and put some stuff in the background and then have poor Moss. And basically, so let me, because I don't have it drawn up yet, let me just give you the general idea. So then in the next frame, I'm going to have us girls here, right? While I'm going to have, I'm not exactly sure yet, but poor Moss, you know, with his, you know, and then some like blood. Well, that's a terrible drop, but you know, and screaming, you know, just kind of like a close-up kind of situation over here. I haven't had that part. I have a general idea. I don't have it totally figured out how I'm going to do the composition for that. But going from one frame to the next, I'll figure it out. But I'm super in love with our little girl gang over here. And I'm really happy that for myself, I can see the progress that I have made in my artwork. Excuse me. Which gets me really excited for all of the future plans that I have for myself. Excuse me. All right, back to Sevi. Let's see. So this would be much thicker. Let's see. And I'm not sure exactly what the shape was that I had before. Does that look more like Sevi? She kind of looked like a little Cupid doll earlier. Let's see. I did a drawing of Sevi and Erudai before. I made a little video out of it on my channel here, but oh, I kind of like that. I have to redo her eyelashes on the other side, but I think giving it a wee bit of a hood is a little bit more like Sevi. She kind of has those like sultry eyes, you know. I like it. Okay. I mean, I really like the way these look, but I think that will be better. So I think it looks more like her. It's funny how when it comes to caricatures, it's the littlest things that make it, because it's so exaggerated. You know, like obviously Sevi doesn't look like this, but you find the little things that are specific about a person. So, like Sevi's eyebrows, the fact that she has very big and wears very big lashes. She has very full lips. So, you know, you just kind of find those things. And maybe like the shape of her nose. She has a really distinctive, lovely nose. That like just personifies her heritage so nicely. And then like with Nomi, I love this version of Nomi with the hand out. I can't wait to color this. Like, it's just, I can hear her voice. Like, so are we just gonna tell us about the monster or nah? Like, I'm really happy. I'm getting a little bit better. I try to figure out Nomi's eyebrows too, but I need to look at them again. But hey, Juliet, hello. Smoo's laughing. I mean, come on, Smoo. You've met Nomi. You've hung out with her. You know, like you can see this is Nomi, right? Like. Like, so we're just gonna tell him about them. Like, she does kind of look like her hair is braided, so I might eliminate one of the lines up here, but I love it. I'm really happy with how like luscious I constantly am making her hair. Nomi has a lot of hair, so I am trying to be really specific with her eyebrows, so I think I'm going to revisit them again. Yeah, see, it's so Nomi. So, and then also, you know, again, like with her nose there, and then just trying to remember, like with when Nomi does wear eyeliner, kind of what it looks like, not too high, not too full. She usually doesn't wear like bold eyeliner most of the time. So you just find these little things to kind of incorporate in there. Plus, once the color gets on there, it'll make a huge difference. But JM the Elite Fan, good evening. Hello. All right, so let's get Sebi's eyes all fixed here. Oops, that's the eraser. What, no French fries and chicken nuggets? Not tonight. No. But my character's eating a French fry right there. My character's a little chubby right here, so we're gonna figure that out. Of course, I was eating chicken nuggets, but I'm not totally satisfied with my character. I think she needs to be turned a little bit more, maybe a little bit smaller because she's behind. And I have a hard time with translating myself into chibi form. I know that typically when I stream, my hair is down. But like, for example, in this picture, it just worked better as you can't really tell, but it's like, it's on the side and it's braided because it's behind the gem. And so I know that, you know, I usually wear a pretty good amount of eyeliner, you can see. And I do have like my cute little tweaked up nose. So those are the characteristics that I draw from for when I create my characters. So, I do think that something is off with my character's face, that it doesn't really resemble me too much, but it just, you know, I'm making it work. I can tell the eyebrows are wrong, so we're gonna go in and clean it up. And I just decided to kind of carry on with that braided hairstyle because it does separate me from the other girls. But at the same time, I do think that, you know, maybe having hair kind of like Nomi's character would be more befitting, because that's typically what you will, if you even have a chance to meet me in person, I typically have my hair down. So, but yeah, like her body doesn't, like here, it doesn't really make much sense the way that it's done. So I'm probably going to tilt her a little more, or I might just tilt her body more and reconfigure that just a wee bit. But was that 20-piece chicken nuggets? I think I got 8. Are you able to get 8? I don't order that often, so I got some French fries and chicken nuggets. I did. I shouldn't have, but I did. Chaz says hello. Well, I say hello. Hey Tabitha, what pattern is that on your glove? I've only seen standard gloves that come with drawing tablets. So Terra Crystal was generous enough to get this off my wish list, and it has little like corgi animal or little doggies on it with anchors, like little cute. Look at them, they're so cute. You can get them on Amazon. They have the standard gloves. I also have some peach ones because they do get dirty. You know, I've tried washing them, but they do get dirty. So I have this one. I have black. I have peach. They also sell them that they have the skeletal structure on them. It's back on. No, I didn't unintentionally draw a braid. It's there. What I mean is, like, you can't really see it. Whoops. get back to Sevi. I was pretty happy with how Sevi's hair came out, but it still needs to get cleaned up. But, you know, you finished editing 4 videos today. 1 went live, 2 dude, that's a lot of work. I did a video today too. It's a lot of work. I finished a video. I edited a video. All that stuff. Now, if you see Escape the Back Room, they wear hazmat suits and they have masks with hoods on. And I thought about putting hoods on them, on our characters here, but I really liked the way the hair was, and you can't really differentiate between the characters as well when they have them. They did look really cute with the hoods on, but it just wasn't the same, and I was kind of heartbroken to cover up how well the hair was turning out. So that's why I'm just going to give them they're going to have black gloves and then the greenish yellow suits to indicate what's happening. All right, Sevi love. Yeah, this will get cleaned up, like I said. This is what I'm doing right now. You'll notice the difference between Nomi's character versus Sevi's character is obviously it's bolder on Nomi's end. So right now what I'm doing is just cleaning up this sketch of Sevi, figuring out where things need to go, and then I'm going to go around and give her the nice clean lines. Sevi doesn't really have a widow's peak. Her hair is very rounded at the top, so I might need to eliminate. Now that I got her eyes figured out. I do think that Sevi's expression. I'm not the best at expression, so I'm happy that I'm getting better at it. But Sevi doesn't have as much of an apathetic expression. But to be fair, I've only met Sevi twice in real life. She's a really chill gal. Really chill. I don't know that I kind of liked it the way it was before. What if I just don't make it as deep? Her hairline is it's very rounded. It's not really angled. She is one of the sweetest Slytherins I've ever met in my life. Like, I think there was a mess up in the mail somewhere. Well, that's what we do. We're YouTubers. Give Sevi a can of Diet Coke. I would, but in keeping with the theme of the game, I gave her almond water. So I'm going to clean that up. So for those that don't know, in the game, I've only played it once and they just kind of dropped in there, is that while you're being chased by these ghosts and monsters, your sanity, you lose your sanity, and you have to drink almond water to retain your sanity. So that's what I'm gonna have. She's drinking her almond. Well, as she says, her almond. Some people don't say the L. They just totally negate the L. Almond. She makes terrible mac and cheese from what I hear. I blame her teachers. Okay? They just let her loose and didn't give her any proper instructions. That's what I heard. All right. Let me get rid of these pieces of hair. It's Horny Elf. What's up? He's saying, "Hail. How are you? How have the gaming streams been going?" Do I have... Oh, okay. These are different layers. No better time like the present to start the YouTube channel. You just gotta be ready to work. You got to be ready to fail while expecting to succeed. That is the harsh reality of the YouTube. Skyrim, nice. Excuse me, I have been meaning to do the Skyrim, but I haven't gotten to it. I love Sibby's eyes. My gosh, they just turned out amazing. I don't have the Catchlight Nomies. That's probably why she looks so apathetic, which is great. But Fantastic says, I was there. I ate the mac and cheese. I survived. See, you should get that on a shirt. Fantastic. I survived the cooking of 2025. All right. Well, let's see. I like Sebi's mouth, but I don't. Now that I'm looking at these pictures, I have the shape incorrect, and we can't have that. It kind of just. I might have to start them over again. Her mouth doesn't really, she doesn't have really much of the what's it called? The Cupid's bow. I don't know what the scientific term is for it, but hers just kind of, she's got a little one, but her mouth is really full. I might have a girl crush on Sevi. I've been staring at her picture too long. My God. Shh. My gosh. I did tell her that at MegaCon, though. I'm like, I kind of have a girl crush on you. There is a shirt. Oh, the Cult of Sevi. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We're getting there. This bottom lip is problematic. Problematic. So we're going to start over. Yeah, there you go. Tara Crystal's got the links over there. She is a lawyer, a gamer gal, tech support, one of the most patient people I've ever met on the internet. I know, right, Alf? Like, it's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Meeting people from online. It's great, and it's kind of weird at the same time. Sevi is a little devil with a sweet character. She is. Oh, my gosh. I love her intro when she games. The music, like, when you listen to the song, like, it's all pop and cute and everything like that. But it's so funny because, like, when you listen to the song, and you're like, dang, Sevi. What is it? I just want to set the town on fire or something like that? I don't know. Oh my gosh. So she's supposed to be talking, so I kind of wanted her mouth to be, did we just figure this out? Is that too much? Dang, Sevi. These juicy lips don't fit. That's one thing I love about artwork. Nope, I made it worse. One thing I love about artwork is like how it's like how intimate you get with people and their characters when you're drawing them, or you're painting them. Like you notice every little thing that most people won't, and it's one reason why artists get looked at weird and creepy. But it's like we can't help it. Like we're studying people if we're wanting to make artwork. We study things. We study even flowers. It's like we see things that most people will never see because it's what we do. Like who would have thought that I'd be spending like 15 minutes on somebody else's lips? Like, you know. What's the music in the back, by the way? That would be from our dear friend Wexo. Shout out to Wexo. His information should be in the description box down below. I know him through Nomi. In fact, I got to meet him in Denver at the con last year. So he let me use his music as long as I give him a proper, cred. So, I'm glad I don't have to. What Fantastic says? I'm glad I don't have internet crushes, and no one has a crush on me. It's just awkward. Well, yeah, it's awkward, but it's kind of sweet at the same time. Like, obviously, if it's mutual, you know, it's kind of awkward if it's just one way and it's pursued when it's just one way. But I think everybody's got like crushes, right? Um, it's like, like with Hollywood and stuff like that. Everybody like our friend Maria, who was fawning over Henry Cavill today, and then there's me. Talk about Sean Bean all day long, but I know nothing's ever going to come from that, besides the fact that Sean Bean's, I think, in a relationship. That would just be wrong. But I don't have people internet crushing me as far as I'm concerned. There's always one out there, Smooth. You never know. You never know. See, the problem with Stevie's lips in this picture is that they're not giving off an expression. And I'd hate to negate her lips, but there's something wrong. Oh, Staccato DDS for another 10 says, the chicken comment was regarding your top 20. What do you have for top 50? Oh, it's a rock festival. But we want that. Let's dance like dinosaurs. There you go. I crush on you, Shmoo. Sexy German accent. Some people think it is. Others are scared and run away really quickly. Hey, Richard Frost has hosted with 6 viewers over on Kick. Thank you, Frost. Appreciate it. Hey, Retro, I see you. Excuse me. We are creating our dear friends Sevi, Nomi, and myself, and eventually Moss will make it over here. So that's what working on. Chrysanth, our favorite wallflower, at least mine. I have a healthy platonic heterosexual crush on Chrysanth. She's one of my new favorite people that I've met from the internet. She is fantastic. Says not internet crush worthy. You better be talking about yourself and not Chrysanth, okay? Chrysanth is lovely and hilarious. Finished up GTA, says Frost, before Cthulhu. Thought we'd come on over. Well, thank you. Like I said, Frost, you probably appreciate this. Chrysanth, you appreciate this too. I'm making like little comic strips about the gaming experiences that I have with my friends. So we've got Nomi over here, myself crunching on some french fries, and then we've got Sevi right here. We're working on cleaning Sevi up here, getting the details kind of figured out and configured. And then our dear friend Moss is going to go over here at some point, who will be eaten by a monster, because this is kind of what happened when we played Escape the Backrooms. So, yeah. So Sevi's over here drinking her almond water. So the caption reads from Nomi, so are we going to tell Moss about the monster? And Sevi in true fashion says, nah, he'll be fine. And then I'll have Moss over here getting eaten. I already invited Chrysanth for coffee. I know she's cool. Yeah, she is. She's one of them sciencey people. Sorry, Tabitha. Nobody wants to mess with Gina's sister. They know if they break your heart, Gina will crush. Wait, no, hang on. I gotta read it right. They know if they break your heart, Gina will crush them, because she used to be Crush, Yeah. Hey, it's Lawrence Knight. I emailed you, sir. Let me know. Choose me. Yes, I know. Chrysanth is great. She's great. All right. So we were on the topic of Sevi's luscious lips. They're beautiful. They're just beautiful, right? I've got her Instagram up here right now, and I'm just girl crushing on her. And my sadness comes from the fact that I might have to shrinky dink her lips to get a proper because she doesn't really have an emotion going on right now, and she just kind of is there, but there's nothing happening. Daxie, that is such a funny question that you ask. He asks over on Kick, are you coming back to Orient Express ever again? So the funny thing is, I thought it was going to be over by now. I loved being Celia Monroe, to be honest. I was there for 2 nights and it was super fun. What happened? Tabitha, you might want to scroll up. I super chat my response. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh my gosh. When did that come in? How did I miss this? I missed this? I miss this? Got an awesome logo from a certain person to say it deserves to keep their watermark. I can always hide it in there, but you know what that, you know?
Oh, fried chicken, you're my heart's desire.
I am the one to be your favorite.
I'm so sorry I missed that. I totally missed that. I don't know how I missed that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you. Thank you for allowing us to see the fried chicken all over again. And I threw in Jesus' favorite just because everybody is special in God's eyes. There's just some that are more special than others. I'm just kidding. I love that you got a 17 for your endowment roll. All the girls rolled low. Hey, you know, when you got it, you got it. Now I should talk to Moss. I thought the murder on the Orient Express would be over by now. I would love to make I should talk to Moss about like a grand reappearance, like right at the end, whenever that is. Because wasn't that only supposed to be like a 3-month long expedition or whatever? What do you guys call it? Campaign? Be careful. The guy who does the intros for Orient Express is kind of a troll. Yeah, I hear that. Hey, Mrs. R2, how are you? How is the little one? He's really not a little one anymore, is he? And the puppies and Mr. I am super special. Of course you are. Of course you are. I'm glad you like it. Larry, if you emailed me any other information, I will check that out after the stream. How about your... What? Oh, you're talking to each other. Talk amongst yourselves. You tend to have to go on tangents on Cthulhu? No. Hey, all I want to know is Mr. Scruffles alive? I would love it if Mr. Scruffles made his glorious return and saved the day, solved the mystery, took a bite out of crime, as it were. You know what? I should watch. What time is Cthulhu tonight? I should totally watch it while I finish this because I'm definitely not gonna be finished this on stream. But oh, I'm so sad. I don't want to get rid of Sevi's lips. I still have them, right? These were the original ones. These ones are even better. Okay, we're gonna duplicate and we're gonna erase them. I'm so sad. They're beautiful. I mean, not as beautiful as her lips in real life, but you know. It starts at 8, so in under an hour. Oh, 8 Mountain Time, right? Top of the next hour is Orient Express. Okay, so they start. It's right. Nomi always tells me they start at 9. Okay, so good. Okay, so I got some time. All right. I need reference for like a snarky, luscious chibi mouth. Sure, the internet must have that. How about... You never know. You never know. The internet is everything we want it to be and more. Wow. Well, it gave me some stuff, but it didn't. It literally ends. I don't know that I've ever seen the end of a search. Okay. All right. We might have to redefine this. Okay. I'd love to ride the real Orient Express. I've been watching videos on a bunch of those luxury sleeper trains. Well, not same. It's same as far as I would love to. I've loved train rides, and I've always wanted to go on one of those overnight luxury ones. And fun fact, I just started watching Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express today, and I had no idea Sean Connery was in it. So cool. I'm kind of on an Agatha Christie kick. Since I started doing this, let me hang on. It's just something that's nice to have on in the background. Of course, she was a wonderful and a magnificent author. And what is the expression I'm looking for? Snarky? Can I just type in snarky? Not really a... Oh, these are cute, but that's not. What is the expression that Sevi's giving? What is she giving? She's being apathetic, but I need something that translates a little bit more. Like, Perot is a great series, yeah, and so is Miss Marple. Those ones are a little bit more funny, I think, for sure. Let me see. Albert Finney. I don't know. I've never seen this version of Hercule Poirot. I usually see it with that little man who's like originally from India or whatever like that, or something, or Iran. I'm not particularly sure. You know, dismissive. That's a good one, Frost. I need a smirk on Sevi. Yeah, smirk. Thank you, fantastic. You're good for something. All right. What do we got? But I'm afraid I can't make her smirk with her luscious lips. Albert Finney is the worst Perot ever. He's totally wrong. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm not too thrilled with the choice of the Hercule Poirot in this one, but it's on in the background, and the fact that Sean Connery's in it, it's okay. Are you saying you found the end of the internet? I did when it came to snarky chibi expressions, DL. Thank you, David. Is it pronounced Suchet or Suchet or Suket? Because isn't he, like I said, isn't he somewhere Middle East, Asia kind of dude? Yeah, he was, to me, he was the best Hercule Poirot, our little Belgian friend. It's funny because in this, like, Sean Connery sees him, and Hercule Poirot was having like a sneezing fit, and they're like, what a funny little man, and he's like, obviously he's a frog. Okay. Oh, here's some good expressions. Oh, I would have to change Sevi's. Okay, so I think also I'm gonna have to redo Sevi's eyebrows, even though I love them. They're so good. But I mean, I still will retain the shape. So, Suchet. See, it looks kind of French, but then when I think about how he's not really French, that makes me want to say like Suquette, but at the same time he's English, so I don't know. He was really great in, it's not Air Force One, Executive Decision. He was great as the trust in Executive Decision. Suchet. He's not a little frog, he's a little Belgie. I know. What is the crass way of saying Belgians? Like, what do we call them? Just waffles? What do we call them? Hey, it's Memes of Destruction. Hello, and Freddy. Did anyone ever find the real dinosaur song? I don't know. I haven't seen Mirror Cracked. That one looked really interesting. Yeah. Sent you a reference. What, on like your Twix? Excuse me. Where did you send it, Smoo? I see Maria crying. See this one? Oh, I don't have Discord up. I'm scared of bringing up Discord. Hang on. My computer being as weird as it is today. Ah. Yeah. It's not bad. Let's see, she's missing her luscious lips. I might have to forego them. Okay. But what if we just bring them? So let's just see what this would look like. Something to this effect. Excuse me. Nope, that makes her look like a vampire. Yeah. A little better. I do have a meta PC. I have the Welcome to the Rebellion PC. Oh my gosh! It's the... Okay, nobody tell her what I said earlier, okay? I will be embarrassed. Sevi, we're working on you right now. We're just cleaning you up. We're altering you. We're getting you to be perfect. I might have to erase your eyebrows and do them over again. But look, it's Nomi. So we're doing the scene. What did I say? I'm not telling. I may have been fangirling. That's all. No, we're doing. I'm doing a scene from when we did Escape the Back Rooms, where you and I just included Nomi for the fun of it, but where you and I were in the room and Moss was out trying to find the way out, and you were like, "Hey, you know, Nomi was saying something like, we're just going to let Moss out there with the monster." And you're like, yeah, he'll be fine. So I've got this and I'm eating my French fry up there in the corner. And then over here on the side, I'm going to put us in a door frame, just smaller versions of us. And then we're going to have Moss over here being eaten by the monster. So that's the plan. But yeah, they do look like all of us. Look at Nomi. Isn't she great? I love her. Oh, when I said let's hide in here, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that part of the video, snip it out, and then maybe do like a video kind of like I did with my other ones. They all don't worry, I won't tell. Achievement unlocked, found the end of the Google. No, Sevi, I have your Instagram up because I needed references. And it's just one of those things that when you are, you know, an artist, you pay attention to all the details. And I'm just over here like, dang, look at this girl's luscious lips. Like, they are gorgeous. They're very, very nice. Very nice. Tommy Doyle, I feel like you have said a lot of stuff. Let me read this quickly. I don't know if you want it read out loud, even though you are putting it on the internet. Well, Tommy Doyle, there is a time and a place for all of that. Everybody needs to be aware that there are consequences to your actions. And if you are going to be blatant with your opinion about things, don't be surprised when your employers have to take a hard look at your background and make a decision that is best for the interests of their company. So that is something that you need to consider. Many of us, I'm not saying you specifically, but many of us use social media as a diary, and we need to not do that. We need to either make friends, talk to our mother. You should talk to your mother. She misses you. She worries, you know. Talk to your mom. She worries. If she's still with us, of course. Jesus, or maybe a friends group, you know, stuff like that. So, oh, by the way, Dreamy Tabitha, you can have me smirk as Moss dies. Of course. Naturally, girl. I got you. So, you know, just saying, but I'm not sure this is the place to, you know, pour out all of that. I hear you. I see you. I don't know that I'm the person that can help you with that situation. Maybe if you talk professionally with somebody else, you can get a different perspective. But this is the world that we live in. And honestly, it's always been the world that we live in. If you're going to go around talking about things that are easily miscalculated, easily criticized, don't be surprised when people are going to, you know, do things. So, anyway. But, you know, I hope you find joy. All right, Sevi's luscious lips. How am I going to make them smirk? Because smirks typically look, you know. Let's see. I'm not the best at drawing mouths. So we're just, I say that, and then it's like, well, there they are. Of course, everything gets a little bit exaggerated because, caricatures. But I wanted her to be speaking. I think that makes sense. But see, as soon as I do that, this is where it comes into the problem. As soon as the lips part there, it kind of takes away from their characteristics. But I need her, kind of like with Nomi over here. Sevi is speaking. It's fine for me because I'm just chewing on a French fry over there, But yeah. But appreciate mods over in the chat. Appreciate you. All our local theaters are owned by Christian family. We get a lot of Christian movies. Nice. So the thing is, here, I'll just add 2 cents to whatever the conversation is here you guys are having over there. Knowing when to voice your opinion, discretion. The Bible's very strong about discretion. I have very heavy opinions and or beliefs about a lot of topics, but I know that by expressing them regularly or as vehemently as I would so desire to do, will bring drama into my life. It will alienate me from people. And for me personally, I don't know that it would necessarily amplify the love of God. So I have to weigh out, is it worth saying my opinions and expressing myself because I just feel like I need to, which, by the way, feelings are fleeting and they have serious consequences. Or do I just keep it to myself and talk to my inner circle who really matter anyway and just say, I got to get something off of my chest? Do you know what Nomi said to me the other day? The nerve, as I tell Nomi about what she said to me the other day. You have to weigh these things out. It might look cool that a lot of people on social media blatantly express themselves, but you also have to consider the fact I'm sure a lot of us follow similar people on the internet that express heavy and weighty topic or opinions on topics. Look at the backlash that they receive. Now, that is a weight. They have to live with that. Some people are made for that and they have tough skin. Some people have to develop that. That's why they always say, be careful when you see somebody who's up here, somebody who's super successful, somebody who owns their own company, somebody who's got the whatever they want in life and the dreams. What did they have to sacrifice to get there? A lot of times those people are lonely, their family, their marriage suffers. Like, it's a lot of stuff. So just because you can say whatever you want does not exempt you from the consequences thereof. And it's not always bad consequences, but there are consequences nonetheless, It's just, you have to consider that. Like I said, people think, oh, Tabitha, she's so easy breezy. You have not had me in a strong debate. I will slay you, okay? But Bible also talks about, there's a verse that says, Jesus said specifically, be as wise as serpents, as harmless as doves. He also said, as much as is within you, live peaceably with all people. Okay. And part of the fruit of the Spirit, if you are a child of God, part of the fruit of the Spirit is patience, long-suffering, tolerance, love. It sucks. But it's just part of it. And you realize that if you do not engage with something, and a day goes by, 2 days go by, suddenly you're thinking about the next thing that's more important or irrelevant or whatever. It's fleeting. It's fleeting. Frost says, I say things occasionally. I'm not subtle. Usually I tend to be. Yeah. You know, and experience, wisdom will teach you this, and you realize, you know what, it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. Anyway, I agree. I don't bring my beliefs to the workplace or to people I don't know. Yeah. Because you never know how they respond. Exactly. I mean, like, you know, when I first met Nomi, I didn't tell her about what I really thought, you know, about her and, you know, and how she just pronounces tortilla wrong. You know, it's like, it's just America. Speak English. Okay. But, you know, when I got to know her better, that's when I felt like I could go into her stream and tell her that she's been saying it wrong all these years, you know, because we have an understanding. No, Frost. I wasn't trying to say you were old. I'm saying like it's more of like wisdom comes with experience, and it's how we react to those experiences. I wasn't trying to say you were old. I've met some young people who have had experiences and they learned from those experiences, ergo they have wisdom, you know. The Bible does say if you have a grievance with other brothers and sisters in Christ, to take it directly to them and work it out. Exactly. Don't air your grievances. Don't include everybody in your... The Bible's very specific. He's like, you know, you got a problem, talk it out. If that person's not really willing to talk it out with just you, fine. Bring somebody that you both respect and admire as a unbiased participant, and then see if you can figure it out. Because a lot of times it's just a misunderstanding for most part. But anyway, all right. All right. All right. Maybe we should take a break from Sevi's lips and we'll work on her eyebrows, her very distinct eyebrows. I think they need to be moved over a little bit more. I don't mind the shape per se, but let's scroll back through the Instagram, shall we? Sevi kind of makes the same expression. Nothing wrong with that. Very consistent. But for people like me, I need a variety. Like, she's just always so pensive was the word she used. And I really appreciate somebody using the word pensive. She's always pensive. Well, here I need her, in my picture, I need her snarky. So wait, here's one that's kind of not. I wonder if I just needed to move it over some more. That's what I'm here for, Tommy Doyle. I make art and I know things. Sorry. Okay, but hang on, let me look again. So Sevi has a pretty good gap between her eyelid and her brow. So that's important. I know I've already mentioned that, but I kind of need to talk myself through that again. So, all right. So it lines up here. I'm not sure I remember where I had it before, but we're just going to draw the basic outline of what we had. And then we're going to, whoops, oh my gosh, I gave her Bigfoot eyebrows. Okay, and then they come, wait, her hair's in the way. Oh no, there it is. Okay, and they, yeah, like her. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then the smirking chibi, where'd you go? Oh, so we need to like swoosh down. Oh, that looks pretty cool. We need to swoosh it down. According to this particular... How do you make a triangular eyebrow? Do a swoosh. Make her look as Sevi as I imagine her to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I am trying to get this expression. I don't want her to be angry, but maybe we are going to make her snarky. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's just get a... I don't want her to look evil, though. See, that's the thing about Sevi. It's like she'll be evil, but looking super sweet about it. It's just what we all love. She's still here, by the way. She's kind of sultry looking too, which is perfect because then you never suspect. But see, I think I need to draw her eyebrows on a different layer. And then I can move them all around. And Cajun Corey, what are you doing, man? You gifting over on Kick, which is super cool. Let me see. Where's our little Cajun Corey emotes in the chat? Where you at? There we go. Excuse me. And then has gifted over here. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Speaking of these.
I am the one to be your favorite.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all being here. I mean, oh my gosh, we got collectively, we've got over 40 people watching. That's mind blowing. I wanted her to have my emote over here. That's right. If you give over on Kick, you get an emote. You being nice instead of dipping her pigtails in the ink. Tabitha, when are you and the crew gonna do some gaming? It's always entertaining. We're hoping to do some tomorrow. We're trying to get Maria to play, but she was having some issues. So we're gonna work on that. But all right. So what I need to do is create another layer. We're gonna copy. Because see, I don't want Sevi to look like she's struggling to open the can. Okay, see, this is the problem that I'm having with her current eyebrow is that Sevi is an incredibly intelligent woman. It is problematic to make an intelligent woman look like she cannot open a soda can. Unless, of course, that's the meme. So we're going to see about fixing that. Ladies' night stream? I do love me some ladies' night. All right, so here we got this. But see, now she looks angry. Ugh. She rolled a nat 1 and can't open it. Let's see. Whoa, we're just gonna make it real big. She's a thinker, this one, which we all know she is, but still. I wonder. See, we're just gonna make her super worried about Moss. Yep. Sevi is very intelligent. But she is also but she also almost never pays attention. Is that true? She needs some WD-40. Oh, do I need to put the... I really think it's not just the eyebrows. I think it's the lips. I'm gonna do the unthinkable. Well, sort of. We've got like 1 million copies of Sevi's face. It sounds weird, but... Oops. I think... Nope, that's not the right shape. It's not the right shape either. I wonder if it needs to be bigger. It's a thermos? What? That killed me yesterday? What are you guys talking about? See you, Biggles! Thanks for hanging out! Party animals are among us. Oh, you know, I'm pretty decent at both. I'm better at one than the other. Sevi didn't know what WD-40 was. Well, I need to watch more Moonskull. I know. See you, Biggles. All right. I need... Should I just keep it simple? I don't want to keep it simple. That makes me sad. See, she's evil looking now. This is the less glamorous side of artistry. I mean, I'm not a car mechanic. I know what WD-40 is. I primarily use it for squeaky doors. You know, that's what I use it for. One. Excuse me. Let me bring Sevi back up again. I think. I think that was also part of the problem. I wonder. Trying to lock it in here. Yeah, squeaky doors, stuck drawers. Yeah, that's what I use it for. It doesn't work on all squeaky things. I spray chrysanthemum to help. Excuse me. What? What even is that? Hey, it's old Renaissance boomer. So making Sevi look like she couldn't open a can of soda would be like the Far Side. Oh, trust me. I love me some Far Side. It says school for the gifted, and this kid is leaning full bore into the door that says pull. That's class. I think I had a shirt like that, or my brother had a shirt that had that on it. Love the Far Side. I miss it sometimes. All right, we're getting rid of Sevi's eyebrow. I mean, it's the only logical conclusion that I can come up with. Don't encourage him to. Sorry. What if we gave her like an Angelica Houston eyebrow here? Because nobody pulls, except for maybe Dame Maggie Smith. Nobody quite pulls an eyebrow like Angelica Houston. And then maybe we readjust this one. What am I missing? What's over here? There we go. I haven't seen a good Angelica Houston movie in a while. She is getting older. I'm getting older too. Oh. I do love me a good Angelica Houston movie. She reminded me a little bit, like my cousin, just in some appearance. Not a lot. Like if you would see them side by side, you'd be like, Tabitha, what are you smoking? But there was just something about her that kind of reminded me of my cousin. And I didn't get to grow up with my cousin very often, and I don't get to see her. And so it was just it's kind of neat when there's a movie character that kind of reminds you of a beloved family member. So when you don't get to hang out with them or see them, you could watch the movie and kind of like have a moment with them, if you will. Okay, I don't mind that. Now, let's bring back the lips and see what they say. Let's see what they speak to us. What is this? That's the original one. These were this one. All right, so I think what I need to do is get rid of all the rest of this. We're going to obliterate Sevi here for a second. And just get her mouth. There's a piece down here somewhere. There. Still? Now, some people, this is super easy for them. Like they can get it down pat. Yeah, okay. But sometimes you have. There are some characters like Nomi's character came like that. It just comes super quickly. But for some, I think because I've never drawn Sevi before, and because she is in caricature form, I have to figure out. But the other thing is too, Sevi has a more of a pointed chin. I have to figure out what are the basic dynamics of her face. Like what is it about her face that I can draw from to create in a more like simplistic version of her. And so since this is my first time, so I think that's a huge part of it here too. So her lips look really good here. I think I like this. I think now I need to alter her face shape a little bit. Let's duplicate this again. Because Sevi has like fuller apple cheeks that go into a little more of a narrow chin. So let's see where this will take us. I'm excited. Here we go. Thank you guys for everybody hanging out with me. I know that got really high pitched there for a second. Sorry about that. Here, we'll have to redo that. Here we go. Let me clean this up here. No, that's a little too much. Now she looks like a rugrat. That's not what we're going for. Maybe it was just the one side we needed. So let's try that again. I feel like that's a little. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out. What time is it? Oh, Moonskull is coming. Call of Cthulhu. What dastardly feats will they undergo today, this evening, right here, right now? What's not allowed by Sevi? Am I doing something wrong? Oh well. No, that's not it. That's not it. I have... It is amazing too, like the slightest change in shape. And that's always what's kind of exciting when you finally figure it out. Yeah. Let's go down here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Clean this up a little bit. Hey, Icanolus, how are you, sir? Alright, but now Sevi looks like it's a little much here. Hang on. Let's go back to her face. She does have apple cheeks. Oh. She would be. Now we play around for a second. No, see, she just... I'm making her look so evil. Is it? Might have to perform an entire facial reconstruction. Excuse me, I apologize. I was sick on last week. Oh. Have fun, horny elf. Go get him. See, I don't want her to look old. Something about this looks old. I think... Well, all right, hang on. So we kind of played with the face. Now I'm going to play with the eyebrow. Because I still want her to look sweet. Shoot, something is happening here. We're going all in. We're going for it. Where's her hair at? Yeah, some days it comes so quickly. Other days it is the bus of the struggle. Oops. Yeah, something about this now has made her look old. That's not good. Okay, that helped a little bit. That's amazing. Rude, I would say you're being accurate. I know. I know. But see, she doesn't, she's not looking, well, you know, hang on, let's try the difficult to achieve. Oh my. We just maybe needed to oh my. That looks good. So now we just gotta fix her eyebrows. I wonder if now, because she's got this smirk, if I need to make her eyebrows a little sweeter. Did we figure it out? Maybe. Play around with this eyebrow. No, let's reset that. Let's see. Distortion. Let's bump it up. Oh, let's not do that. Nope. Maybe we'll go back down to 13 here. I wonder, what if we... Yeah, that looks a little sweeter. A little bit sweeter. I think I found the sweet, sultry, smirkalicious expression. And it only took like 25 minutes. Thank you, Cajun Corey, for hanging out. Have fun playing Tomb Raider. Luke says, I bought a Huion Canvas 22 around 5 years ago and never took it out of the box. Oh, really? Huion. How come? Any particular reason? I've heard Jazza talk. If you know Jazza, like one of the most popular artists on YouTube, he's got like 6 million subscribers. He used for a while. I don't know if he still does. He used a Huion thing. All right, so I think I figured out Sevi's face. Now we just have to refine all the rest of it, which, Lord of mercy. That took some concentration. We still have a long way to go and a short amount of time to get there. You're an artist too and was interested in learning the digital drawing for sure. So a while ago, a loved one decided that they wanted to upgrade some of my art tools as well. I started getting into digital, and they bought me, oh, I forget what the company is, but yeah, one of those like drawing pads that you don't take with you, like it stays at your desk. They brought me like a very nice, very beautiful, with huge drawing pad. I forget what it's called. One of the top of the line ones. And I was so overwhelmed and grateful, but I was like, I don't think I'm skilled enough yet to have this. Not only that, upon further conversations and talking and stuff like that, it was like, I travel sometimes, like for work and whatnot, and I like to be able to draw on the go. and I can't take this with me. And my iPad was outdated, it's kind of old news. And I did a lot of extra research about what kind of tablet. And so my loved one was so nice. And they sent back and got reimbursed for, or got refunded for that. And they lovingly upgraded my iPad, which I'm so thankful for. And I tell them that a lot. I know, right, Chrisanth? That was so unexpected. You can't imagine my face when I opened up the box and I was like, I know what this is. I know what this cost. And what was great is that I saved my loved one a considerable amount of money because the iPad was significantly cheaper than that drawing pad. So, oh my gosh. And I have no regrets. Even now I've gotten further into digital artwork and everything. And no regrets. I love, man, if you could see, like, this is my iPad, the little stand, cheap little stand that I have, but it's solid. I don't really need anything bigger than this. Maybe in the future, if I ever take my skills somewhere, I love that I can take this on the road and work on the road. I did a couple of videos where I took this on the airplane and I made chibis. So, all right. We definitely need to work on the cannon for Almond, but I do feel like Sevi's pose, I was struggling with that too. Her pose is not the best either. So what layer are we on? We're on the body. So I need to find a different body to work on. I don't know. Does Sevi's hair need to be fuller? I think I'll make it a little softer. Sevi's hair is usually down. I do kind of love this little wisp that was accidentally there. Sevi's hair doesn't look like that. It's kind of cute. I might just leave it in there for good measure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that too much of a creative liberty? Having a little wisp of hair just kind of hanging out right there. It's so cute though. What software do I use? I use Procreate. It's nice. One and done payment. And you can find brushes everywhere you want. Yeah, you can't take that on an airplane. Wacom. That's what it was. Yep. It was, I don't remember what kind, but Darth Davy. Hello. Seeing your talents are definitely a gift to little old me in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to leave her little wisp of hair there. All right. She kind of got like these Angela Lansbury eyes. I think they might need to be tilted up more. Okay. I'd have to like get the whole like. What did that do? Yeah. Number 5, dude. Okay, can I ask Smooth, what kind of videos are you working on? So wispy, yes. Okay. I think that's the other thing too. I think Sebi's eyes, I'm going to have to take them and rotate her eyes up a little bit. They're a little bit droopy in my picture and I'm looking at them. I think I have the shape right, but they're pointed down. So let's get dangerous. All right, we're going to duplicate this again. Actually, I don't need to. Well, yeah, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. It's just yeah. All right, here we go. Say goodbye to all that hard work. Oops. Oh, shoot. All right, focus, Leonard. Oh, dear heaven. All right, go slow. I think I'm thinking about other things while I'm working, and it's causing me to make the mustakis. Nope. This brush isn't a perfect circle either. I should probably try to fix that. But I always use the syrup. Excuse me, that's the name of the brush. And I probably need to switch it out and find a proper round brush. Okay. Oh, get rid of the nosy rosy. I think I've gotten everything. Almost. There's some pieces down here that need to be tended to. All right, did we get them? No. And then there's something over here. Can I get them now? No? Well, that's okay. All right. Then we bring this back up and we get rid of these eyes. There's still so much about Procreate that I don't understand too, so I like that I do and I don't like that I have so much that I still yet to learn. But excuse me, that's what, you know, the internet is for. All right. Okay, wait a minute. We will duplicate this as well. I'm going to get rid of this eye. All right, one eye at a time. Ugh, what is down here that I can't find? That's just something that does frustrate me. I can't seem to... What is down here? There's something over here. Like way over here. It's good enough. Good enough. All right. What if I lift it up? Lord, I lift your name on high. All right. And then I think that makes her also a little... Would you make videos on how to use Procreate? Probably not. I'm not, I mean, at least not right now. I don't know Procreate well enough at the moment to, I think, to do that. All right, maybe, oh, dear heavens. Sevi, your eye. It just, and maybe if I bring it in a little more and it's gotta go up. I don't know. I know the whole rule is you gotta like mirror it and stuff like that. I mean, maybe I should. But... Yeah. I like that. I might just have to redo her eyelashes, although she's got really long ones. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mm-hmm. You worked on old VODs and spliced them together. Some of the VODs are broken up because until late August 2023, I used Streamlabs for streaming instead of OBS. Some short form videos for my lo-fi music. And then to enter heaven, you must do the will of the Father, which is in heaven, and his will. Who all trust in his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, will receive everlasting life. It's a free gift. Don't try to work your way to heaven. He will confess. He will confess. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. I never knew you. That's what he gonna say, which is truly sad. I thank you for the shout out to Jesus. Chaz says, did you use anything different in the past outside of Procreate? I had Adobe Fresco and I did have Photoshop. But for the most part, I use the good old-fashioned paper and pencil. That's my preference. Honestly, I do prefer it still to digital. Let me see here. One of my recent ones that I did, super happy with, was the Mighty Golden Patriot. Yellow Flash's character there. Woo, woo. I was testing out new poses, and I've never really done helmets before, and I suck at doing fabric, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to give that a chance. It's a chrysanth, I know. You can't get over the little me that's watching with a french fry. I can't wait to clean that up a little bit too, because my gal over there, she a little thick. And so we're gonna clean that up too. I don't know if I should make it crinkle fries. I do prefer crinkle fries. Actually, I prefer like waffle or curly fries, but I did technically have McDonald's fry, so I should probably leave it that. Wow. Thank you, AI Mod, for getting rid of that horrible individual who decided that pornography was the way that we needed to go. We don't do that here. Thank you. That's a lot of... It's a lot of nastiness right there. Yeah, crinkle fries. So, all right, chat. One of the few questions that I'll ask that causes any controversy. Which fry do we prefer? Crinkle? Curly? Thinly sliced? Do we like wedges? Home fries? Which is our preferred? What is the best? What is the best kind of Frenchy fry? No, I'm not out of practice, John Godson. I don't practice them. That's why I suck at fabric. I suck at drawing fabric. If I practiced more, I probably would get, I would get better. But at this current moment, I suck at doing fabric. Tater tots, does that count as a French fry? Does that count as a fry? I don't think it does, right? I mean, I guess why not? It'd basically just be short, stout little French fries. Had some curly fries from Arby's today, and they were pretty darn good. Prefer onion rings over fries. DL, you're bringing all kinds of the stuff there. We weren't talking about the onion rings, but I understand. When you get that random onion ring in your French fries. Wedges and waffle. Truffle fries with Parmesan. Yeah, but what kind of style of French fry are we talking about? You see, exactly. I'm asking the questions that matter. Wedges or crinkle, waffle fries, steak fries, home fries for breakfast, or waffle. Yeah. Waffle fries, curly, steak fries. Shoestring. I love shoestring fries until I don't, because then all of a sudden it's like they're just not big enough. Like they're fun to eat until all of a sudden you realize you have to work harder. And nobody wants to work harder when they eat French fries. Am I right? Anonymous, just proper English chips. But what is a proper English chip? Like what defines a proper English chip? I will have to say for myself, I love curly fries and I do love waffle fries. Boardwalk fries. Now that has to do more with the seasoning and everything like that, but boardwalk fries. English chips are basically potato wedges. Okay, so bigger fries, Gotta go with potato wedges or thick cut seasoned fries. Yeah, we want more bang for our buck, When we bite into a French fry, it's like I said, shoestring are great, but then it's like, I have to work harder. Okay. Okay. Stubby's hair is going to get cut off over here, so I don't really have to pay attention to that detail too much. And now I just got to work on it. It's time though, isn't it? Checkers seasoned fries. See, now it's like, we want the French fries again. All right. Oh, that's the eraser. We don't want that. What? Let me see. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, I see it now. Our dear friends. Too expensive though. Yeah. I've only taken Five Guys fries, added cheese, bacon, chives, sour. Oh. I wish I liked cheese. I don't like cheese though. I don't mind Parmesan or mozzarella, I will say, but no seed oils. There you go. JPS says, been lurking for the last hour, but I have to say curly fries from Jack in the Box. I've never eaten that Jack in the Box. In-N-Out. I'm eating at In-N-Out, but I don't remember their fries. I remember their burgers. I love their burgers. Dieting? Yeah. I'm sort of dieting right now, but I'm trying to make that more of a lifestyle. It's not really a diet. It's more of like my grandmother always told me that the key to a lot of things is when it comes to your weight and your size is portion control. Exercise is important, but portion control. She and I are of the same opinion where it's like you should live, laugh, love your life and stay healthy at the same time. So why not eat whatever you want to, but just make it in teeny tiny portions. And that's the way I choose to live my life. Bojangles for the win. Yeah. I've never eaten at Culver's. Are really good. They're even better when they went beef tallow. A Steak and Shake. Yes. I like them. Niches? Yeah. 2 Jack in the Box and Hickory. It's been a hot minute since I've been in old Hickory. It's not Hickory. It's Hickory. Hickory. Over there by Granite Falls. Yeah, well, guys, I think I'm going to make myself some tea. I am so truly honored that you all decided to spend time with me here today. And I'm super grateful that you did hang out with me. Like I said, I apologize. I know I didn't open up the stream as jovially as I normally do, or at least try. I had so many things against me this evening trying to open up the stream, and God allowed it to work anyway, and he was just trying to teach me some patience, I guess. But I appreciate you all being here. For those that are over here on Kick, awesome group of people. Thank you, moderators, for taking care of the trash that we seem to accumulate here over on that. And I'm going to host you over to Moonskull, where you can check out Sevi's Luscious Lips. Have a great time over there. Tell her I said hi and that she's beautiful. Or maybe don't tell her what I said. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you.
If I was watching this video, I would like it.